to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's... Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Owls offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Simon. Escapes the sack. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? You get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Memphis offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged in the middle, it's Hawkins. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Got him downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
Number 4 with the catch.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Simon. He's got the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down, Temple.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Temple lining up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Memphis, 10-0.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers are on the move. It's reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on 1 time in that loss last week. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Temple lines up quickly. Looking for a man. It's Simon. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Temple lining up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Looks it in at the 40. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds a spot in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Lewis to throw. He'll take a shot. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Memphis 17, Temple 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Chase. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Looking to throw, it's Simon. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Just keep swinging it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Chase. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Owls! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
It's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Bulls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find